mi gente? It's me, Chuleta. Ask Chuleta time. Yo, it's that time of year again. Ask Chuleta's holiday decor, broke ass nigga solutions. I'm just saying, kid. Listen, it's the upgrade, son. 2.0. I'm just saying. Yo, right here. Kid, I'm just saying. You gotta bling it out. Okay? So you know how we do in the broke ass nigga solution episodes. I'm trying to like bling out your shit if you got a little something or if you ain't got shit, right? So like, all right, so you know I love my DIY, do it yourself, DIY, that's blanquito shit, right? Do it yourself, that's recycling, that's the shit that our parents did. But you know, if you doing stuff different and you taking stuff, blanquitos, we calling that shit repurposing, because you repurposing, that means you giving something a new purpose, right? Repurposing. We just say whatever, you just do some shit, right? So, all right, in my DIY edition that we're gonna be doing now, I'm gonna be showing you a couple of new variations of some cool shit for your holiday pleasures, okay? So, like I said, you know, it's all about repurposing and giving something else another chance to live, right? So, we do this all the time, especially in the holidays. We got Reyes coming up, right? But you know, the holidays start from Thanksgiving all the way to January. People be asking why we celebrate so much. What's that to celebrate, kid? I'm just saying, we happy, right? So, what do we have? What is the standard thing? We talk about pasteles, we talk about pernil, we talk about just whatever, a bacchanalia of culinary delights, right? But what's the standard thing? Coquito. Coquito. Remember last time I was drinking coquito at the end, I told you? So, when you have coquito, you make coquito, they don't have coquito bottles, right? But, so what happens? You make your coquito, you do a little batch, and then you end up putting it in like a leftover bottle from, because you know you use rum or whatever, water bottles, all kinds of, so you go in the party and you end up having a bottle like this, but the bottle is like, you know, you can tell, especially if you kind of like on a budget and use the broke shit, the don't boost stuff, you know, you don't want to bust, you don't want to blow up your own spot, right? So check it out. I got the only cool idea for you, so you can go to a party and nobody needs to know what kind of budget you are, bougie, excuse me, and like, and it's very creative, and you know, whatever. So like, all right, so this stuff like this comes with the sticky stuff, right? Like the labels, right? What you do is you peel the labels. If you have trouble peeling the labels, you put them in hot water and the labels start coming off, and it's gonna have some peguita, whatever, some sticky glue, whatever. There's this thing called Glue Gone, right? And they sell it in Home Depot. It doesn't even cost that much money, whatever. Even I seen it in even like the Dollar Tree. The little bottles, and it doesn't take that much. Put a little bit in a cotton ball, whatever, and the glue comes off like that. Wash it off, right? So you make sure that your bottle is nice and clean with no marks. Nobody knows nothing. This bottle could have cost me $3 or $20. It could have been about a $3 chuck, but it's not, whatever. So you don't know. Now, check this out, kid. I mean, it's just amazing, right? All you need is a glue gun. Obviously, you gotta plug it in, right? A glue gun and your glue sticks, you know. And what you do is you plug it in, you get the glue nice and hot, and if you can't write, I find somebody in your family that has good handwriting, because that's the best way to do it, right? And what you do, make sure that the bottle's dry, and you have your glue gun plugged in, and what you do is that you can write whatever you want on the glass. That's the bomb shit. Like, I'm just saying, look. So right here, I wrote coquito on the bottle, right? But wait. It gets better. You could do it like this if you feel like doing like that. You want to be froggy like that and be like all natural. Or you could take it a step further like I did. Listen, I know, I don't want anybody, whatever. I know that you got at least one little hood rat thug kid in your house, in your family, or somebody. And what you do is you tap their shoulder and ask them for some spray paint. Right? You get that at Home Depot. I know, but if you live in the hood, you gotta go, they take your ID, they behind the cage, you gotta ask somebody, whatever. But I'm sure one of the little hood rat friends got some spray paint, them little thugs, whatever. You catch them. I chose white because it's beautiful for the holidays. But you spray paint that shit. Look, that's cute. I'm just saying. Right? And if you want to take it a step further, you could bling that shit out a little bit. You know me and my glitter. That's, so how I did that, I did a step further with the thing like this. And then I use my handy dandy Mod Podge. You know, I used the shit out of that shit last year. Use the hot Mod Podge with a little paintbrush, and I cover wherever the letters are, and I sprinkle glitter on that shit. That's what's up, yo. And You can take it even a step further. Then it's like a double gift, right? Because you know it costs a lot of money to make coquito, but you're trying to make a lot and give away a little so you could, you know what I'm saying? So you can last, whatever, because you got a lot of people. So, but if you hook up the bottle, that shit looks mad like, yo, I'm saying that took a lot of thought. But, okay, and then they'll be like, yo, not only did she make the bomb shit coquito, and even if it's kind of whack, you know, at least the bottle looks nice. So, you could bling that out right there right quick. And then you could take, and even take your little jewels and shit like that, and just throw jewels in the bottom that make beautiful. Ask Chuleta's Holiday Decor.